Howdy y'all, day 12 on the Seedsman Northern Lights Auto. You see it's growing much quicker now. It's only day 12, but it seems like every day I wake up and I got a new set of leaves forming. The fourth set is coming out of the top center, and I see down in the, I don't know if you can see it through this. See it. Let's see it down in there. There's new leaves forming at the first node and the second node, where the first set of true leaves and the second set of true leaves formed. And the stock is probably about double the size as yesterday. I gave it a lot of the different additives for the Advanced Nutrients Perfect pH nutrients line, and I definitely believe that the brand new skin, which I believe is for stiffening up the cell walls and the stem and everything, I definitely believe that I see a difference in just a day or two how much bigger the stock is than it was just a few days ago. So I definitely think that's helping. I got my first root that's down into the nutrient water, and I also believe that that's due to starting the nutrients that's for root expansion. I have 3 different nutrients that's for the roots, and I believe it's working and it's doing what it's supposed to do. I have everything at probably 40% of what it calls for in the first or second week. So I didn't want to burn the plant or stress it or anything with something new, but I think that it's receiving it very well, and that's pretty much what I'm doing the update for, is to give a better perspective of how quickly those newts really helped the growth and expansion of my plant. I could definitely see the difference. Just yesterday or the day before, it was probably half the size as far as leaves and the stem and then the root system. So I think everything's just about doubled in probably about a day or two. And I'm just hoping that staying on this path all the way up till harvest, and if so, I should have a pretty good harvest for an autoflower and for my first grow ever. I hope this isn't a fluke, but so far it seems like everything's going right. The DWC, deep water culture system, it's pretty much, I probably check it twice a day, make sure my light numbers are where they're supposed to be, and make sure my nutrient numbers are where they're supposed to be, and that's about it. Just let it grow. But as you can see, it looks pretty happy. I added more of the expanded clay pellets because some of the roots was coming out of the side of the peat plug there, and at first I was hoping that the light would keep the roots going straight down, which it pretty much worked. But now that I got roots down into the water, I filled it up to where the roots can expand, horizontally instead of straight down, so they can expand sideways and do what they need to do, catch whatever water that they can find, and all that. But now that they found the nutrient water, there's not as much concern waiting for them to find the water and having to water from the top, because that's a pain. I noticed that I'm probably going to need another bucket, because once these roots start developing, I won't be able to just set it out on the net pot, because it'll end up damaging the roots. So I'm going to have to come up with another bucket. That's no big deal. I might start another plant and maybe 2 weeks, let this one go about a month. because I'm at 12 days now, so another 2 days would be 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks from there would be roughly a month, and then I might start a second one if everything's going well, just so I could have a continual harvest at the end. Like every month I'll have some harvest. I'll probably end up doing maybe 2 plants, maybe 4 plants. I'm not sure because I don't know how long this is exactly going to take. I believe this is an 8-week or 10-week start to finish, but then you still have the dry and the cure at the end, which is going to take a couple of weeks as well. So it might be closer to like 12 or 14 weeks by the time it's actually done and smokable. So I might have to come up with maybe 3 plants, because then I'll just have one ready to harvest every month once I get going here. I'm doing autoflowers. I don't change the light or nothing, so the environment is just what it is and what the plants need. I don't have to do any adjustments or switching the lights or anything like that. And this one seems to be doing pretty good, so I imagine other autoflowers do pretty good too. And I know I'm not going to get some huge harvest. Anything over 100 grams would be pretty good for a noob. If I get 100 or 150 grams dried, cured, smokable bud, I think that's probably pretty good average for this autoflower here. But we'll see. You got a couple weeks to go yet. About 6 or 8 weeks till it should be done. And I should start drying it out and figuring out that whole process. But so far, so good, y'all.